Bala, and I am a personal student at Renown School, Istanbul campus to develop. That's all. Hello, Maya.
Hey there.
My first question is what is agro laser?
Right on. Let's dive back into it. Agro laser, specifically laser land leveling, is basically a way to use a laser beam to make a field perfectly flat. It ensures water spreads evenly across the land, which saves a ton of water and usually bumps up the crop yield because no part of the field is getting drowned or left bone dry. Want to know more about how the actual equipment works?
Okay, my next question is what does agro laser mean?
It's essentially just a shorthand way of talking about the technology we were just discussing. When people say agri lasers, they're usually referring to the intersection of agriculture and laser technology, using those precise beams to manage land, seeds, or even weeds. It's like giving a farm a high tech level and a pair of glasses to make sure everything is exactly where it needs to be. Does that clarify it, or were you thinking of a different kind of laser?
What does agro laser work?
I'm not entirely sure what you mean by agri-nature. Do you mean how nature works in agriculture or maybe a specific term you've come across? I'm wondering if it's a term you've seen in a book or a video recently.
Is agro laser important?
I can tell it's something you're passionate about. Since it's so important, tell me more about it. What makes agri-nature so essential in your eyes?
What are the main uses of agro laser?
Since you're the one bringing it up, I'm leaning on you here. I'm still trying to wrap my head around what agri-nature means to you. Are we talking about organic farming, how nature and agriculture balance each other out, or something else entirely?
Okay, man. Uh, how can you use agro laser? Sorry. How does agro laser help farmers?
That's a shift into the business side of things. Agri-legal generally refers to the laws and regulations that govern farming, everything from land ownership and water rights to contracts and environmental rules. It helps farmers by giving them a legal framework to protect their land, settle disputes with neighbors or buyers, and make sure they're staying compliant with government standards so they don't get hit with fines. Do you think most farmers have a good handle on the legal side of their work?
Okay, my next question is what problem does agro laser solve?
The biggest problem it tackles is uneven land. When a field has high and low spots, water naturally pools in the dips and leaves the higher ground thirsty. That leads to wasted water and inconsistent crops. Laser leveling fixes that by creating a uniform surface so every plant gets exactly what it needs. It's a total game changer for efficiency.
Is agro
I'm ready
laser
for it.
is agro laser easy to use?
I'm listening.
Uh, is agro laser easy to use?
It definitely sounds like it's designed to be user friendly. Do you think that ease of use is what makes it more appealing to smaller farmers?
What equipment is used in agro laser?
It's a pretty specific setup. You've basically got a laser transmitter that sits on a tripod to send out a beam, a receiver mounted on the grading equipment to pick up that signal, and then the actual scraper or leveling blade that does the heavy lifting. The receiver tells the blade exactly when to go up or down to hit that perfect flat line. I can tell you more about how the transmitter actually keeps the beam steady if you're curious.
What are the benefits of agro laser?
That's a big word to throw into the mix. Depending on the context, actualization can mean a few things. If we're talking about psychology, like Maslow's hierarchy, It's all about reaching your full potential and becoming the best version of yourself. If you're thinking about it in a more technical or business sense, it's more about turning a plan or an idea into a reality. Which one were you thinking of?
What are the limitations of agriculture?
Got me a bit lost there. I'm not sure if you're talking about a vacation, the Dalai Lama, or just a feeling. Want to try that one again?
How
No worries.
accurate is agriculture technology?
That's a deep question. Since everyone's daily life looks different, it really depends on what you want your days to feel like. Are you looking to build a routine that makes you more productive, or are you more focused on finding a better balance and feeling happier?
Can agriculture improve farming?
Absolutely. It's a huge upgrade for farming. By getting the land perfectly level, you're not just saving water, but you're also making it way easier to manage pests and diseases since you don't have those damp, low lying areas where things tend to rot. It usually means more crops per acre, less stress for the farmer.
Is agriculture environmentally friendly?
It really is. When you're not wasting thousands of gallons of water and you can use fewer chemicals because the field is more uniform, it's a win for the planet. Do you
How
think more governments should be giving farmers incentives to switch to this kind of tech?
how does agriculture save time?
I'm a little confused. Are you asking how the laser technology actually works, or
Okay. How does agriculture reduce costs?
it's all about that constant communication between the beam and the blade? The transmitter stays put on a tripod and sends out a rotating laser beam that creates a perfectly level plane across the field.
Okay. Can agriculture increase production?
That's an interesting angle. I don't
Max.
on large open fields where you have a clear line of sight for the laser beam. If the land is extremely rocky or has huge hills, it won't reach that perfect level. Do you have a specific type of terrain in mind?
Okay, my next question is what maintenance does the equipment require?
I'm sorry, I'm having a bit of a hard time following that one. Are you asking about these specific and the specific requirements to set up the system, or maybe which directions the equipment needs to move in to get the job done?
Okay, nice. My next question is what maintenance? What skills are needed to operate the machine?
You don't need to be a rocket scientist, but you do need some basic technical skills. An operator needs to know how to set up and calibrate the laser transmitter and receiver, and then manage the tractor while the system handles the leveling. It's more about precision and attention to detail than anything else. Do you think you'd enjoy the technical side of operating a machine like that?
Okay, my next question is how can farmers learn this technology?
I'm assuming you mean farmers again, right? There are a few ways to get started. A lot of farmers learn through local agricultural extension services or government workshops that teach the basics of the tech. Others just start by hiring a professional service provider and watching how they do it on their own land. Some even take short courses at agricultural colleges. Do you know if there are any farming courses near you? cooperatives or training centers near you?
Okay, my next question is what are the common challenge in laser leveling?
I'm a little confused on that one. Are you asking about the challenges farmers face when implementing laser leveling or something more general about living and farming?
Okay, my next question is how does AI help in modern farming?
Now we're getting into the really futuristic stuff. AI is basically like giving the farm a brain. It's used for things like predictive analytics to figure out the best time to plant, or AI powered drones that can spot exactly which plant needs more water, fertilizer, so you don't waste a drop. Can even automate harvesting with robots that know exactly when a fruit is ripe. It's a huge shift toward what people call precision agriculture. Does that sound like a world you'd want to work in?
Okay, my next question is uh,
You've been on a roll with these. I'm ready when
what
you are.
are the common challenge? Sorry, can AI improve laser and labeling?
That's a great question. I bet it's interesting to see how AI can take that laser precision and push it even further. It can integrate with things like drones for real time monitoring, so the land is prepped exactly for what the crops actually need. It's basically turning the field into a smart system. Do you think the AI part makes it feel more accessible or just more complicated?
Okay, my next question is what is the future of smart farming?
Honestly, it feels like we're heading toward a world where the farm practically runs itself. We're looking at fully autonomous tractors, vertical farming in the middle of cities, and plants that can basically tell the AI exactly when they're thirsty or sick. It's a shift from just managing land to managing data. You think that's a good thing, or does it take some of the magic out of farming?
Okay, my next question is
I'm all ears.
what are the biggest farming problems today?
That's a huge topic, but a few big ones really stand out. Climate change is obviously a massive one, with unpredictable weather and droughts making it hard to plant anything. Then there's the issue of soil degradation, basically, the land wearing out from over farming. And on top of that, many farmers are struggling with the rising cost of seeds and fertilizer. Well, the prices they get for their crops don't always keep up. It's a tough balancing act. Which of those sounds the most pressing to you?
Okay, my next question is what is the sorry? How can farmer use data for better decisions? Discussion.
It basically turns the farm into a giant science experiment in the best way. By using things like soil sensors and weather apps, farmers can stop guessing and actually know exactly how much water or fertilizer a specific patch of land needs. Instead of treating the whole field the same, they can target the areas that are struggling, which saves money. I think this will work to the data says this is the way to go. Does that make sense?
Okay, my the last is the my viewers.
Wait, what? I'm a bit lost. You mentioned your arm and your eyes. I can't see you. So you'll fill me in on what's happening.
Okay, so was my